Alrighty, hey, let's talk about this IUL, Index Universal Life through Sagicor. Let's go over some of the details and if you're a high income earner, you max out your 401k, maxed out your Roth IRA and looking for a place to dump some money, this might be of interest to you. What it is Index Universal Life. This policy right here is going to be, I'll get into the details here momentarily here, overfunded. And with that being said here, let's get right into it. But it's a case example, 45-year-old male. A couple different things before we get into the actual nitty-gritty numbers here. But the accelerated benefit insurance rider, what this means is if you have a chronic illness, qualify 2 out of the 6 daily things, you can access your money. And then there's an overloan lapse protection rider. If you have outstanding debt, your policy will not go away. But let's get into this. And this is based actually, I could have done it on the, there was a minimum 2.5%. Here's the assumptions, and you always got to be really mindful of assumptions because, assumptions can get you in trouble here. But I base this on S&P 500 index bonus strategy. Now, the current cap, what that means is that there's a cap, meaning let's say the S&P, right now the S&P is getting absolutely crushed. Today's March 24, 2020. But there's a current cap of 11%, which means let's say the S&P does 20. Sagicor Life in this example will credit you 11%. Let's say like today, not today, but last 3 weeks, a month, the market's been down 30, 35%. Crediting floor, what that means is 0%, which means you're not going to lose any money. So that's the beauty about an index universal life. You can participate on the upside of the market, and then also there's a floor of 0%. But more important than that, it grows tax deferred, and then also you can start accessing your money tax-free. And I do want to talk about, I ran it on the variable loan provision. You can see here on the loan, as far as when you're accessing your money from a cash value standpoint. The fixed loan right here, the loan charge rate, 6% if you want to do this. And that's important because that's when you get in nitty-gritty details. And this is really important how you set this up. But a loan charge, 6% years 1 through 10, 4% years 11 plus if you want to do the fixed. And they do credit you 4% on that. Now the variable loan, how it's propositioned, linked to the Moody's corporate bond yield average. Currently it's 3.5% as of today. 3.5% currently. And the big thing is, let's say, for example, in this proposal I'm going to show you here, let's just use, I'm going to use numbers here. Let's say you had $1 million and you took out $500,000 of the cash value in the policy. That money, based on its variable rate, based on today, it'll be charged 3.5%. Although the money, the total amount of money stays in your policy. Okay, you have $500,000 put in your bank account or wherever you're going to put that into, but that market rate, whatever the market's going to be doing, you get that. So you can offset that variable loan interest rate. Or if you want to do fixed, you could offset the fixed interest rate. But that's a key component. I don't know if a lot of people understand in an IUL that the money stays in the policy. It's not the money that is left the policy that is credited. I hope that makes sense. So let's look at some numbers here. And what I did here, this is so important. It's based on the design of the policy. Now, if you look at, what Dave Orman, Susie Orman, read these financial blogs, CNBC, whatever you're reading, the reason why they say life insurance is not a good deal is depends on the agent and how he or she structures the policy. And if you have a person that going for high commission, you're going to get a policy that's kind of slow growth. My intent here was to amp up this growth in this policy, and you could actually even amp this up more, but this kind of gives you an idea without getting too crazy, but this gives you an idea. Hopefully you can see this. But what I did is 45-year-old male, annual premium for $500,000. Again, 45-year-old male, annual premium, $20,054 for $500,000. You can see the guaranteed section. Let me move this over here. Let's see if we can move this up. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we have the guaranteed values, accumulation value of the guarantees, and then the current values. Again, 6.62%. Is that liberal? Maybe a touch liberal. Obviously, with your mindset of the people in the market right now, they think that's extremely liberal, but 6.62%, and this is based on the S&P 500 index bonus strategy. So if we look at this, 20,000, I funded this for 10 years, so 45-year-old male to age 55. And under the current value scenario, you would have an accumulation value of 233,000 and a death benefit increase of 702. So for example, you put in 200,540, your accumulation value, again under the assumption that this index is 6.62%, 233,000. Okay? And then I said, okay, let's say age 55, I'm done. I don't want to fund this policy anymore. And I want to start taking distributions from the policy. So at age 66, I decided, hey, I want to take out $23,463. And again, based on the variable rate, so that $23,000 that I'm taking out, that money's still credited based on what this policy is doing. The money obviously flows into your bank account, checking account, or to your ex-wife, or whatever you're doing. But the $23,463 will earn the interest rate. And I did that, and we took that out for 20 years. So from age 66 all the way to age 85. So I took out 23,000 times 20, what is that, 469, 280. So that was the money. So if we go back up here to these numbers once again, you put in 200,000, 233 accumulation value after 10 years, death benefit 702. Then you start to pull out the money tax-free. So you pulled out 469,000 or 459,000. And again, your accumulation value 1.1, death benefit 717. So let's say, for example, that's it. Okay, let's say you're done. You don't want to take out any more money. Let's say you die at age 92. Death benefit that would go to your beneficiary 723.16. And you see here, I can even run this more aggressive. Sometimes you run these so aggressive they can cannibalize or blow up, and you know, I mean, you can run them too lean, too mean, meaning that the death benefit would go. You're cutting it too close based on projected value. So you got to be cognizant. You got to be aware of kind of what you're doing here. But that's where the policy design, how you set it up, how you structure it, and really you got to have somewhat of a fundamental understanding of how this works from a tax standpoint. So if you got your 401k maxed out, got the Roth, looking for some ways to stuff some money. This is very competitive, very, very competitive to a Roth IRA. Not the same thing. No. But from a tax deferral, it operates tax deferral, take out tax free, and you also have the death benefit portion of it. And this is from Sagicor Life. For more information, I'll put some notes here in the box there, but keep it locked, loaded right here. Static Financial.